You are going to love yourself after this video. Hear me out. Self-love. A lot of you guys think that self-love is about getting your manicure, pedicure done, doing something for yourself and only for yourself. But most of the time, you guys are practicing soft self-love instead of tough self-love. Soft self-love is practicing all of these things, getting your hair done, getting your makeup done, doing something for yourself. Yes, amazing. Continue doing that. You're amazing for doing that. You're amazing for taking that step. But do you know what self-love, what tough self-love is? Because this is one of the hardest things to do. This is one of the things that a lot of people lack. Everyone thinks that they love themselves, but they don't. Because the minute a friend leaves, you're upset about it. The minute you go through a breakup, you're upset about it. The minute something bad happens, you start criticizing yourself. You get this negative self-talk. You go through all of that bullshit. Where is the tough self-love? If you're not practicing tough self-love, and you're only going to live on soft self-love, you will continue to go through the cycles of you trying to find yourself, healing yourself, and then destroying yourself over and over and over again. This is one of my personal mistakes, not understanding the difference between soft self-love and tough self-love. Falling in love with yourself is being so much about you, being so into yourself that you don't really care about what someone else can do for you. Most of the time, 99% of the time, most of y'all's self-worth, validation is held on to something else. It depends on something else, like your family, your husband, your boyfriend, your work, your kids, not within yourself. You don't have that self-validation for yourself. Your self-esteem is so bad that every single time someone comes into your life, that's when you feel like you're needed by someone. You feel like that you're chosen, you're picked, you are needed by someone, but you never feel that need for yourself. You do not feel like you need you. You do not feel like you are needed by you. You're there for yourself. You're showing up for yourself. Loving someone so much to the point that you are ready to give up your dreams, yourself for that person because you lack self-love. You lack boundaries. Tough self-love is when you let go of that person that you love so much because that is the best decision you could do for yourself. If you're in a relationship where you're crying most of the time, you're not happy about it, you're settling for the bare minimum, you are settling, you're hurt, you're just upset, you know that this relationship is not going to do you any good, but you still stay in that relationship because you love that person. It's not because you love that person. It's because you lack self-love. Tough self-love is removing yourself out of these kind of situations because you love yourself. You know, I can tell how much a person loves themselves by the way that they tolerate the things and the people in their lives. If they remove people from their lives or they remove themselves from situations like this, I know that they love themselves so much. Whenever I hear a person telling me, you know, I did this for them, I did that for them, they didn't love me back, I tolerated this bullshit for 5 years, I only hear how much I lack self-love. I do not hear how much someone loved the other person. I only hear how much someone lacks self-love, that they tolerated all that bullshit in their lives. So if you want to practice self-love, get out of that toxic relationship. Get out of that job that is mentally draining you, that is not good for you. Start doing something for yourself. Start showing up for something that you're supposed to do for yourself. You would never sit there and tell your best friend how much of a bad person she is. You would never tell her that she's fat, she's ugly. You would never tell her that, oh, you tried to do something new and you failed at it. Oh my goodness, you're such an unlucky person. You would never tell that to someone you love. Whenever you think about someone you love, you always think about the good things about that person. You remember how much of a good person she was. You remember how funny she is. You remember how charismatic she is. You remember all the good things that she does. You won't remember all the bad qualities in her. So why do you do that to yourself? Why would you tell yourself that you're ugly? Why would you talk to yourself like that? You would never want your best friend or someone you love, someone in your family, to be in a relationship where the man treats her like shit. You would never tell her that's what you deserve. Tolerate that bullshit. So why would you do that to yourself? Why would you be in a relationship or in a position or in a situation that does not serve you any good? Do you really think you deserve that? Do you really lack so much self-love and self-respect that you would be in a situation like that? Honey, no. Practicing self-love is getting out of a situation no matter how painful it is. Sometimes you have to go through that pain. Here's how you change your perspective. When we go to the gym, we're tired. After our training session, we're tired. We want to sleep. You feel weak, but in reality, it's making you stronger. It's getting you closer to the better self. It's getting you closer to the dream person you want to be. When you're learning something new for the first time, you feel dumb. The first few sessions, you feel dumb in the beginning, but in reality, it's making you even more smarter because you're learning something. So in order for you to reach that higher potential, you gotta be vulnerable. You will be vulnerable. Whenever you go through something bad in your life, just know that it's gonna make you stronger. You gotta change your perspective. Every bad relationship will teach you something. So when you want to love yourself, you gotta change your perspective. Instead of being the victim of something bad, you gotta be the soldier of something good. You gotta think about it as, I learned something new in this relationship. I'm thankful for the lesson. Instead of going to your friends and be like, you know what, I did this, I did that, and blah, blah, blah. This person didn't choose me, this person didn't love me. No. Instead, change your words. Change your words into, I did this, 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 and I understood for myself that I know how to love someone, but next time when I feel like it's not reciprocated, I'm gonna leave, because that's what I learned from this relationship. That's what I learned from this friendship. You gotta change your perspective instead of being the victim. So if you want to learn self-love, practice tough self-love. Give yourself all the 5 love languages to yourself so that you never have to seek that from external people, so that you never have to seek that from other people who is not you. If it's not you, you shouldn't be seeking it from other people. All the 5 love languages, you should be giving it to yourself, so that the minute someone else comes into your life, a friend, a colleague, your husband, your boyfriend, all they can do is actually love you and make you love yourself even more. You won't have to seek that love from themselves. So when they leave, you don't care. You won't be much affected because you give yourself so much that when that person leaves, it's like, oh, okay, I'm gonna get something better next time. It's experience, it's life, things like this happen. There are 5 love languages. Physical touch, schedule a massage, get a new skincare routine, work out, pleasure yourself, do yoga, do Pilates, do something for yourself. Give yourself physical touch. Touch yourself and be like, oh my goodness, I'm beautiful, I feel good. This body, yeah, it might not be my dream body, but this body does so much for me. Work out, quit smoking, quit drinking. Do something for your body because your body does so much for you. That's how much you love yourself. If you would never do something bad to your skin that other people can see, why would you smoke, drink, and do something bad to yourself that other people can't see? Quit smoking, quit drinking. It's difficult, but do it. Acts of service. Show up for yourself. Cook that beautiful meal for yourself. Cook that meal that you saw on YouTube or TikTok for yourself. You don't have to do it for someone else. You want to make cake? You want to bake some brownies? Cake. You want to bake a cake or bake brownies? Don't wait for a special occasion. Do it for yourself. Set monthly goals. Set goals for yourself so that you can be the better version of yourself. Do it for yourself, because I know when you love someone, you would move mountains to do something for someone. So why are you not doing that for yourself? If you promise someone, if you promise your boyfriend to do something, I'm 100% sure that you will do it for that person. If your best friend asks you to do something, I'm so sure that you would do it. You would never be like, oh, I'm too lazy, I can't do it. You would always show up for that person because you love that person. So love yourself enough to show up for yourself. Set goals for yourself because you love yourself. You show up for yourself. Do not skip gym just to go on a date. No, you love yourself enough too much to skip gym or something else for someone else. Quality time. Spend time with yourself. Most of you guys have abandonment issues. Most of you guys are afraid of being alone. You guys feel so scared of not being chosen, not being picked, not being desired by other people. Do you desire yourself? Are you choosing yourself? Because I don't see you choosing yourself when you choose to stay in a relationship that's ruining you. I don't see you choosing yourself when you decide to break your boundaries, cross your boundaries to do something good for someone else, but you know that it's not making you feel good because you're so afraid someone else is not going to choose you. You're not going to be desired. You're not going to be comfortable for someone else. You're not going to be convenient for someone else, but I don't see you choosing you. Give yourself quality time. Be alone. Stop being afraid of not going to that party. Stop having this fear of missing out. Don't go to that party if you don't feel good. If you don't want to go there, don't show up somewhere just to please somebody else. If you don't want to go to that movie with your friends just because you don't like it, it's just not your thing. Don't go. Don't show up because that's not for you. Spend time alone. Learn to go out without music. Just be by yourself. Learn to journal. Learn to do something for yourself. Be by yourself, because when you learn to be by yourself and love yourself and just enjoying time being alone, you will never feel lonely. And because of that loneliness, if you constantly feel like you feel lonely, you're alone, you will always get into relationships, friendships where you're always doing something for someone else. You will always suffer when someone leaves you. because you do not know how to be alone. You do not know how to be by yourself because you do not know you. You're so afraid to be by yourself that you constantly need to seek for attention and validation from other people. Learn to give yourself time. Learn to give yourself that validation and love. Go to a cafe by yourself. Stop waiting for someone to show up for you. Stop waiting for someone else. Stop waiting for a partner, a parent, a sibling, a friend to go to that new cafe that opened down the street. Go by yourself. You want to taste the food? Go by yourself. You want to go to that concert? Go by yourself. Go alone. Take yourself out on dates. Go on that trip that you really want to go to. Wake up early. Spend time by yourself. Do things on your own without social media, without the need to always have someone by your side. Another love language is words of affirmations. Like I said, if you would never talk to someone else that way, never talk to yourself like that. Why would you call yourself a failure? Why would you call yourself fat, ugly, and all those things if you would never call someone you love the same way? If you love yourself, you would never have negative self-talk around you. You could never talk to yourself that way. So learn to change your words. If you did something stupid, just be like, you know what? Yeah, next time I'm going to be much smarter than this. If you failed at something, instead of saying, oh my goodness, I'm such a failure, I can't even get something so small done, tell yourself, hey, I tried. Next time I'm going to try harder. Pat yourself on the shoulder and be like, good job. Good freaking job. I'm so proud of you for trying, because trying is better than not trying at all. So give yourself the credit that you deserve, even for the smallest things. If you're the kind of person you can't even get out of bed because it's so difficult for you, if you go and brush your teeth, thank yourself for that. I've been going through my depressive episodes. Some days I can't even get up to eat something for myself. I can't cook something for myself. Whenever I make something for myself, even if it's a coffee, I'm like, you know what? I'm so proud of you. You got up from your bed, you went all the way to the kitchen, you turned on the teapot, you made yourself a coffee. Good job. Good job. And the last one is gifts. Receiving gifts. Buy yourself flowers. Waste your money on things that you love. I'm not saying be careless with your money, be smart with it. But do not wait for someone else to give it to you. Don't expect someone else to come and give you flowers or buy you this new car or the bag that you've been seeing on social media. Buy it for yourself. Do it for yourself. Stop being cheap on yourself. Stop trying to wait for someone to do something for you. Give yourself that love language as well. Love yourself enough to go outside and spend money on that thing that you love because you wanted it. If you want that bag and you've been just waiting, but you don't want to waste your money on it because you feel like it's not a good investment, do it because you really want it. You are showing up for yourself. If you don't show yourself these 5 love languages, why would someone else do it for you? The minute you start giving all of these love languages for you, if someone else comes into your life and gives you all of those things and they leave all of a sudden, you will never feel bad because you are not there. They were not filling a void. They were just a part of your life. Decenter yourself from everything else. You are the center of your own universe. Be the main character. Love yourself enough to never go through these things. I hope this video helped you guys. I absolutely love this video. I am gonna watch this video over and over again. I love watching my own videos because I'm like, yes girl. So anyways, I hope this video helped you guys. Leave a comment in the comment section down below. So yeah, okay, bye.